Hello guys, welcome back to ADITYA'S Financial Insights. In this video, we are studying about the derivatives, risk governance and तो guys ये हमारा इक्विटी डेरिवेटिव कोर्स का 9th लेक्चर है और हम यहाँ पार्ट 40 से शुरुआत कर रहे हैं जिसमें कि क्वेश्चन नंबर 386 से तो पहले का 8 लेक्चर है गाइस जो 1 से लेकर 385 क्वेश्चन तक का उसमें पार्ट बाय पार्ट मैंने बताया है तो ये आज का 9 लेक्चर है गाइस तो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं 386 नंबर क्वेश्चन से ठीक है गाइस तो शुरू करते हैं तो 386 number question guys. What is the role of risk governance in derivative market? तो risk governance derivative market में क्या रोल है? ठीक है. Risk governance establish policy, control, oversight, mechanism to ensure responsible trading, minimizing systematic risk and protect market participant. ठीक है. जो market participant होते हैं उनकी risk को प्रोटेक्ट करने की भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन गाइस 387 हाउ डू गवर्नेंस फ्रेमवर्क एड्रेस काउंटरपार्ट रिस्क गवर्नेंस फ्रेमवर्क इम्प्लीमेंट क्रेडिट असेसमेंट मार्जिन रिक्वायरमेंट एंड क्लियरिंग हाउस सिस्टम टू मिटिगेट काउंटरपार्टी रिस्क इन डेरिवेटिव ट्रांजैक्शन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन गाइस 388 why is a stress testing important in derivative risk governance? A stress testing evaluates the resilience of portfolio to advise market conditions, helping institutions identify a vulnerability, refine a risk strategy. Next question guys, 389. How do risk governance policy address leveraging the derivative trading? Policy regulates leverage limit to prevent excessive exposure, ensuring trader maintenance balanced risk reward profile. Next question guys 319. What is the significance of compliance audit in derivative governance? Compliance audit verify adherence to regulatory standards, identify gap in process and mitigating risk of legal penalty, market disruption. Next question guys 391. How do risk governance support sustainable derivative trading? Governance ensures transparency, ethical practice, and alignment with sustainability goals, fostering market integrity and long-term stability. Next question guys 392. What is the role of board oversight in derivative risk governance? Board provide a strategic direction over risk management framework, ensure accountability for the financial decision in derivative trading. Next question guys 393. How do risk governance framework manage operational risk in derivative market? Framework implement safeguards such as robust IT system, process control and contingency plans to address operational disruption. Next question 394. What is the importance of training program in derivative risk governance? Training program equip market participants with knowledge of risk policy, ensuring consistent application of governance standards. Next question 395. How do governments framework promote collaboration among the market stakeholders? Framework encourage dialogues between regulatory, trader, and institution to align risk strategy and maintain market stability. तो गाइस पार्ट 40 तक मैंने देख लिया है तो इसमें 386 से 95 तक था गाइस. नेक्स्ट पार्ट आ जाते हैं 41 में जिसमें कि हम डेरिवेटिव्स एंड लिक्विडिटी के बारे में मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन करेंगे जिससे कि आपको अत्यधिक कॉन्फिडेंस मिलेगा तो ये आपको एग्जाम में फायदा करेगा गाइस. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आ जाता है 396 में. हाउ डू डेरिवेटिव इन्फ्लुएंस मार्केट लिक्विडिटी? Derivative enhance liquidity by enabling trader to access market position with a lower capital requirement and facilitating more frequent trading and tighter bid-ask spread. Next question guys 397. What role do market makers play in derivative liquidity? Market makers provide continuous buy and sell quotes, ensuring liquidity and reducing price volatility in derivative market. Next question guys 398. How do clearinghouse impact liquidity in derivative market? Clearinghouse streamline settlement process, reduce counterparty risk and enhance liquidity while increasing trust among market participants. Next question guys 399. How does high frequency trading affect derivative market liquidity? High frequency trading improves liquidity by executing numerous small traders rapidly, narrowing bid-ask spread and increasing market activity. Next question guys 400. What are the effects of low liquidity on derivative pricing? Low liquidity can lead to wider bid-ask spread and greater price volatility, impacting the efficiency and accuracy of derivative pricing. ठीक है guys, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आ जाते हैं 401 में. How do exchange trade derivative compare to OTC derivative in terms of liquidity? Exchange trade derivatives typically offer higher liquidity due to standardized contract and centralized trading platform, while the OTC derivatives may face lower liquidity. What is the relationship between open interest and liquidity in derivative market? Higher open interest indicate active participation and greater liquidity. तो गाइस पार्ट 11 41 खत्म कर दिया है. तो पार्ट 42 से शुरुआत करेंगे गाइस, जिसमें कि हम डेरिवेटिव में सिस्टमैटिक रिस्क के बारे में, जो भी डेरिवेटिव मार्केट में कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है और मार्केट में स्टेबिलिटी और ट्रस्ट के बारे में मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन करेंगे गाइस. तो जिसमें कि देख सकते हैं 406 से शुरुआत करेंगे. हाउ डू इंटरकनेक्टेड डेरिवेटिव मार्केट इंक्रीज सिस्टमैटिक रिस्क? Interconnected market amplifies systematic risk as a shock in one market can cascade across other, affecting institution, counterparty, and economic globally. Next question guys 407. What role do clearinghouse play in reducing system risk? Clearinghouse minimize systematic risk by guaranteeing trade, managing margin, and ensuring transparent settlement process. Next question guys 408 में. How did derivatives contribute to 2008 financial crisis? डेरिवेटिव मार्केट में 2008 का फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस में क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन है? Unregulated use of credit default swap and excessive leverage lead to market instability, triggering widespread economic fallout during the crisis. Next question guys 409. How can regulators address systematic risk in OTC derivative market? Regulators implement clearing mandate, reporting requirement, and capital reserve to enhance oversight and reduce systematic vulnerability. Next question guys 410. What is the significance of stress testing for the systematic risk management? Stress testing evaluates market resilience by simulating adverse scenario, identifying weakness in derivative portfolio, and defining risk control. Next question guys 411. How do counterparty risk in derivative market contribute to systematic instability? Counterparty failure can trigger default across linked entities, increase systematic risk and financial contagion. What is the impact of derivative speculation on systematic risk? Excessive speculation can amplify volatility and create imbalance, hesitancy, and systematic risk during the market downturn. How do global coordination efforts help mitigate systematic risk in derivative market? Collaborative framework among international regulators, harmonize rules and improve transparency and reduce cross-border systematic risk. Next question guys 414 में. Why is liquidity important in preventing system risk in derivative market? Adequate liquidity ensures smooth trading and settlement process, reducing likelihood of disruption and cascading failure. Next question guys 415. How do risk management tools in derivative market address systematic trade? Tools like collateral requirement, margin call, position limit help control exposure and maintaining market stability. तो गाइस पार्ट 42 इंग्लिश हो गया गाइस। अब पार्ट 43 से शुरुआत करेंगे जिसमें कि हम डेरिवेटिव एंड फाइनेंशियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट के बारे में स्टडी करेंगे। तो देखते हैं 416 से शुरुआत करते हैं गाइस। हाउ डू डेरिवेटिव डिफर फ्रॉम इक्विटी? Derivatives are contracts based on value of underlying assets, while equity represents ownership in the company. Equity provides dividend, voting rights. Derivative focus on hedging and speculation. Next question guy 470 में what is the key distinction between future and option? Future obligate party to buy or sell at a set price on future data, while the option provide right but not the obligation to do so. How do bonds differ from interest rate derivatives? Bonds are debt instruments with a fixed or floating payment, while the interest rate derivatives are contracts used to manage exposure to the changing interest rate. Next question is 419. What is the difference between ETF and index future? ETF are investment funds that track indices can be traded like a stock, while the index futures are contracts used to speculate or hedge against the index movement. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन का है 420 में आ जाते हैं। हाउ डू म्यूचुअल फंड डिफर फ्रॉम डेरिवेटिव इंस्ट्रूमेंट? म्यूचुअल फंड पुल मनी टू इन्वेस्ट इन सिक्योरिटी ऑफरिंग diversification and long-term growth, while the derivatives are contractual tool for risk management or speculation purpose. Next question है 421 में what is the difference between credit default swap and corporate bond? Credit default swap are derivatives used to hedge against credit risk, while the corporate bond are debt security used by company to raise capital. ठीक है नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आ जाते हैं 422 में हाउ डू करेंसी फॉरवर्ड कंपेयर टू फॉरेन एक्सचेंज स्पॉट ट्रांजैक्शन करेंसी फ्रेमवर्क लॉक इन एक्सचेंज रेट फॉर फ्यूचर transaction while the spot transaction involves immediate currency exchange at a current rate. Next question 423. How do portfolio insurance differ from hedging with option? Portfolio insurance strategy lack dynamic asset allocation to protect investment, while the option provide a specific contract for defined risk management. What is the key distinction between commodity future and physical commodity? Commodity futures are contracts for future delivery, allowing hedging speculation, while the physical commodity involving ownership and immediate delivery. How do swap differ from conventional loan? Swap exchange cash flow based on interest rate or currency, while the loan involves fixed borrowing, term repayment obligation. Try 43 पार्ट तक एंड हो चुका है जिसमें कि हमने 425 तक आ चुका हूँ और नेक्स्ट पार्ट में हम कैश स्टडी इन डेरिवेटिव एप्लीकेशन के बारे में स्टडी करेंगे। तो आ जाते हैं गाइस 426 क्वेश्चन नंबर में हाउ डू एयरलाइन यूज फ्यूल डेरिवेटिव ड्यूरिंग 2008 while prices spike? Many airlines locked in favorable fuel price with future contracts, reducing exposure to price volatility and minimizing operational cost impact. देख सकते हैं जब भी कोई क्राइसिस होती है तो उसमें सबसे ज्यादा फ्यूचर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट काम आता है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन का है 427 है व्हाट रोल डिड डेरिवेटिव्स प्ले इन मैनेजिंग रिस्क ड्यूरिंग द COVID-19 pandemic? Corporate use currency and interest rate derivative to stabilize finance amid economic disruption and fluctuation global exchange rates. Next question guys 428. How did the bank utilize credit derivative during the financial crisis? Bank used credit default swap to hedge against rising default risk but faced challenges due to mispricing and excessive speculation. Next question guys 429. How do weather derivative benefit agriculture business? Weather derivative help farmers hedge against weather-related risks such as drought or excessive rainfall protecting crop revenue. Next question guys, 430. How did tech company manage currency risk with derivatives? Tech firm hedges foreign exchange risk in international sales using currency forward and option, ensuring a stable revenue streams. Next question guys, 431. How did energy company leverage derivatives during periods of high volatility? Energy firm hedge against fluctuating oil gas price with a future and swap maintaining predictable profit margin. Next question guys, 432. How are derivatives used in portfolio rebalancing during the market downturn? Investors use derivatives like index future to adjust asset allocation quickly without liquidating holding, minimizing transaction cost. Next question guys, 433. How did financial institutions manage systematic risk using derivative spot in 2008 crisis? Institution implemented a stricter margin requirement and leverage clearinghouse to reduce counterparty risk in derivative trader. Execution guy 434. What is the application of catastrophic bond in risk mitigation? Catastrophic bond में risk mitigation क्या है? Catastrophic bond transfer risk from insured to investor, offering financial protection against the natural disaster like the hurricane and earthquake. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन का है 435 में देखते हैं हाउ डिड इमर्जिंग मार्केट लेवरेज डेरिवेटिव टू स्टेबलाइज करेंसी तो गाइस इमर्जिंग मार्केट में लेवरेज का स्टेबलाइज करेंसी का क्या इंपॉर्टेंस है तो देखते हैं इमर्जिंग इकोनॉमिक यूज करेंसी एंड स्वैप एंड फॉरवर्ड टू मैनेज एक्सचेंज रेट वोलेटिलिटी एंड अट्रैक्ट फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट जितना ज्यादा लेवरेज देते हैं गाइस उतना ज्यादा फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट आते हैं तो गाइस पार्ट 44 तक समाप्त हो चुका है जिसमें से नेक्स्ट पार्ट 45 देखते हैं इनोवेशन इन डेरिवेटिव प्रोडक्ट ये अच्छा लग रहा है सुन के तो इसमें देखते हैं क्या क्या पढ़ने को नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आ जाता है गाइस 436 में व्हाट आर द टोकनाइज्ड डेरिवेटिव एंड हाउ डू दे इनोवेट ट्रेडिशनल प्रोडक्ट टोकनाइज्ड डेरिवेटिव्स आर ब्लॉकचेन बेस्ड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट representing fractional ownership of underlying assets, increasing accessibility and enhancing decentralized trading. ठीक है next question 437 how do volatility swap differ from traditional option volatility swap allow trader to speculate on hedge against volatility of an asset directly without exposure to this price movement. Next question guys 438 what are the hybrid derivatives and where are they used? Hybrid derivatives combine multiple asset class like equity and credit, enabling tailored risk management for complex financial scenarios. Next question 439. How do climate derivatives addressing environment challenge? Climate derivatives provide financial hedging against climate risks such as temperature shift or severe weather event aided industry affected by the climate change. Next question is 444. What is the significance of systematic derivative in financial innovation? Synthetic derivatives replicate the performance of asset without direct ownership, offering cost-effective solution for the investment and hedging. Next question guys, 441. How do ESG derivatives contribute to especially responsible investing? ESG derivatives link financial performance to sustainability metrics, encouraging investment in projects that meet environmental and social criteria. Next question guys, 442. What are the catastrophic swaps? How do they differ from catastrophic bond? Catastrophic swap transfer insurance risk between parties, while the catastrophic bond raise one fund from the investor to cover disaster-related loss. ठीक है guys? तो बॉन्ड और स्वैप में अंतर है। कैटास्ट्रोफिक स्वैप है जो ट्रांसफर करते हैं किसी इंश्योरेंस लेके, वही बॉन्ड है जो किसी इन्वेस्टर से हम फंड लेते हैं उससे बचने के लिए। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन गाइस 443 में, हाउ आर इन्फ्लेशन लिंक्ड डेरिवेटिव यूजिंग फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग। इन्फ्लेशन लिंक्ड डेरिवेटिव हेजिंग अगेंस्ट इन्फ्लेशन रिस्क, ensuring stability for long-term financial planning and budgeting. Next question guys 444. What is the role of a structured note test with the embedded derivative in portfolio? The structured noted combines fixed income security with derivatives offering tailored return based on a specific market condition. Next question guys 445. How do digital derivatives expand market access? Digital derivatives leverage technology to simplify trading, increase transparency, reduce transaction cost for wider range of participants. तो गाइस पार्ट 45 तक इन हो चुका है गाइस, जिसमें कि हम अभी तक 445 तक समाप्त कर चुके हैं। तो गाइस आज का 9th लेक्चर समाप्त होता है। अब हम जो बचा कुछ है लगभग 55 क्वेश्चन और बचा है। जब 500 पूरे जाएगा गाइस तो नेक्स्ट लगभग 10वां लेक्चर में आपसे मिलेंगे। तो थैंक यू गाइस लेटेस्ट वीडियो इन्फॉर्मेशन के लिए आदित्य फाइनेंशियल के साथ जुड़े रहें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर अपने दोस्तों फैमिली के साथ शेयर करें ताकि बेस्ट से बेस्ट कंटेंट आपसे मिले और अपने जीवन में आगे बढ़ सके। थैंक यू।